You did, though.
I made it what it became. So if he need it, let him have it. But one day he's gonna curse that name. The name is he's gonna curse it. Watch, remark my words. You're the first person I ever told this to. But he's gonna curse that name. One day he's gonna say, I don't wanna be Rick Ross no more.
Well, here we are almost 20 years later after Rick Ross debuted with his hit single Hustlin'. He's still using the name and still appears to be making millions off of it. Let me give you some of the backstory. If y'all don't know Freeway Ricky Ross, he was a notorious drug kingpin in the 1980s running a multi-million dollar cocaine operation in Los Angeles. He was heavily involved in the drug trade and had connections with the cartel. Y'all also know that the CIA had a heavy role in him getting involved with the drug game because they was trying to fund a war down in South America. If y'all want to know more details on that, just do y'all Googles. It's gonna come up right up. And then, of course, everyone knows the rapper Rick Ross. The juxtaposition of these two gentlemen is just crazy to me. So you have Freeway Ricky Ross, the drug kingpin, and then you have rapper Rick Ross, the former correctionals officer. It's just crazy. But anyway, yeah, everybody know the rapper Rick Ross. He debuted in like 2006 with the song Hustlin'. Everybody knows that song. They still play it to this day. So like I said, almost 20 years later, and he's still profiting off the name. Now, back in like 2010, 2011, somewhere around that time when Freeway Rick Ross got out of jail, he sued rapper Rick Ross for the use of his name. Rick Ross was not only using his name, but using his likeness as well, his persona as well. So he sued the rapper. Y'all go ahead and check out this clip.
That's all I ever wanted from him, Flavor. I didn't want no money from him.
He could have
He
gave
could
you
have
your
he
props.
could have gave
He
me my
just didn't
props. He
give you
could have
your
gave me
props.
a hand up,
Is that why you sued him? Because he wasn't giving you your props, but yet he had your name.
I didn't even really want to sue him. The lawyers came to me and they told me that Universal owed me $50 million.
That Universal owed you $50 million?
That's what they said.
For what?
For him using my name. And for Universal putting my name on their product.
So what happened to the 50 mil?
We didn't get it. We lost in court. We lost the lawsuit. I should have filed a lawsuit 5 days before I got out of prison.
So I understood where he was coming from taking that name, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do too. Listen,
Because
Flavor,
Rick
I know
Ross is big.
I know he loved
You
me.
are huge.
And he recognized that he was going to get a lot of free marketing.
Yeah, so basically, Freeway Rick Ross filed a lawsuit against the rapper, claiming that he was trying to profit off his name. Well, not trying to, but he was profiting off of his name and misrepresenting his street credibility. He argued the rapper's use of his name was disrespectful to his legacy as well. Now, Rick Ross, on the other hand, defended himself by saying he chose the name because it sounded tough and it had no direct link to the drug kingpin. He also argued that it was no legal claim to the name. And rapper Rick Ross ended up winning that case. And I saw on the Joe Rogan interview with Freeway Rick Ross, he was saying that he still owed rapper Rick Ross, I believe $5 million for lawyer fees. Don't quote me, y'all, but I do believe that's what he said on Joe Rogan, and that was just last year in 2024. So that's kind of messed up. Nobody believes that Rick Ross didn't steal this man name, didn't steal this man identity. Like, there's no coincidence. And then for that to be the content of his music as well, Like, there's no coincidence. He stole the man's name, he stole the man's persona, and then, like, for him to be disrespectful on top of it. I remember I watched the interview years ago with Rick Ross, and he was saying how the other rapper, Freeway, called him up while he was in jail, and he basically asked for his blessing to use the name. He said Rick Ross never did that. And they've been kind of just bumping heads ever since then. And even till present day, y'all go ahead and check this video out.
Pro boxer, bro.
Oh yeah?
That's
all right. I'm gonna tune in with you.
Boxer.
That's all right.
You know Freeway Rick Ross? The real Rick Ross?
Yeah, Rick Ross?
Yeah, that's my manager. The real Rick Ross. You know the real Rick Ross?
You talking about the gangster?
Yeah, that's my manager.
For real?
Yeah, he right there. The real Rick Ross. You see him?
Let's go to Rick Ross. How you feeling?
I'm good.
You the real Ricky Rose?
You're Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rose sound gay.
Rose sound gay?
To me?
You talking about the rapper?
Rose, baby.
Oh, you ain't messing with that.
That sound gay.
You don't own no wing stops, right?
No.
This the real Rick Ross right here,
And
y'all.
I ain't fat either. Look.
Oh, my man ready for it.
No, I ain't fat.
Oh, yeah, that's all
What's up,
right.
Y'all screaming right now?
Who you got tonight? Yeah, we on there.
Oh, y'all
I'm
screaming?
gonna take
Okay.
You want to take that? Okay.
And of course, Ricky Rose isn't one to not respond and just let things be. He replied in the comments with this. The gangsta informant still lurks at Freeway Ricky. Go put on a suit, peon. I think we all confused by that. The former correctional officer calling the gangster the informant. Okay. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let's talk about it. What y'all think about this beef between Ricky Rose and Freeway Rick Ross? Do y'all think Ricky Rose, rapper Rick Ross, is wrong? Do y'all believe he stole his persona? Do y'all believe that it's just a name that he thought of that sounded tough to go along with his rap persona? Or do y'all believe Rick Ross when he say the man stole his name and stole his whole identity? What y'all think? Let's talk about it.